everybody, I'm Dan Plesac, and welcome to MLB The Show.
예. 날 찾아주면 어서오세요. 15 삼성님 어서오세요. 나 왜 피곤하노? 양키즈하고 3년전. 양키즈랑 2게임 차이 납니다. 졸라 주중에 지면은 와일드카드가 프로뷰 다 한번 나올 수 있어요. 막달까지 막 뒤지겠네. 막달인데. 양키즈 3연전 또 이제 양키즈 3연전 남았고 본드 3연전. 게임 차이 3개 차이 안 나기 때문에 한 경기 중요한데. 와, 완전 피곤하노. 필리아델피아 PD 무서우세요. 와, 여러분들 쫄깃쫄깃하게 뭐 하고 싶다 게임을. 그러면 토론토죠, 토론토. 이런 막 토론토 이거는 막 거짓말 막달까지 막 사람 뒤지게 하네. 예, 막달까지 뭐 한 게임 막 피를 말리는데. 예.
날차자전님 추천 감사합니다.
아, 진짜 감사합니다. 몇 개 남았지 지금? 5, 14개 남았네. 마지막 14게임인데 와일드카드도 못 갈 수도 있고 지구 우승도 할 수 있고, 와일드카드 갈 수도 있고. 중요한 낮에 이거 볼티모어였고. 와씨, 왜 두 판 지른 발음 빠따 같아져. 오늘 낮에 두 판 존나 컸다. 이 두 판만 크기에서도 이거 뭐 찍을 때 아닙니까? 졸라 봐. 가만히 존나 봤네. 볼티모어, 와, 또 이 새끼 노리밥 한다. 멋지게 잘하노. 버럭고 우리 강팀이 좀 잘하는데 막 다 알아보다. 플러스 14대. 양기 플러스 10.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is
맞다,
on
터지
the
뭐.
air.
예,
It's
편안할
the
것
opener of
같은데.
this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays.
첫판 중에
Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck.
오,
And it's through for a hit.
씨, 이리로 못 가겠네. 버레레서 방님, 어서 오세요.
Right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitchers.
버레레서 방님 왔습니까?
Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the
아,
most solid
반갑습니다.
everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Hernandez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be
술탄이 치인님 어서오세요.
when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching. It is fun to watch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
아, 잘 맞았는데 개뿔을.
The track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
오, 졸라까.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
초반 잘하고 있다. 예, 초반 만만치 갖고 대도 안 한다.
I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Biggio, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And he lays off there, 1-0. One and one the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
공룡. 적응돼서 괜찮아요 이제.
From the belt, the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
와, 또 볼다.
Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Low for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to.
우와, 다이빙했는데 잡았다.
He is out. And that's a huge play. The leadoff man off base.
못 잡아갔다가 다이빙해서 잡아버렸어. 와, 나 잡기 힘든데 다이빙하고. 네가 왜 이리고? 우리 돼지가 이거. 어이, 막 방향도 못 찾는다, 막 전신인데. 지금 이제 양키즈가 이제 보스턴 지금 스윕하고 와갖고 지금. 기세가 지금 장난 아닙니다.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 the count. And the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McKinney's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
하이시퍼님 어서오세요.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. This is foul right
안도아 이
side.
새끼 잘 치다 이거.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's only 2 for 10. He also has
1위가 아니라 지금 막 와일드 카드도 지금 못 나갈 수 있어 지금 막.
Here comes the 1-0. And right into the shift.
요즘 막 영 막 하락기다 하락기 막 게임 졸란데요.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field.
잘 맞아도
Is
씨.
under it.
이거 뭐 프라이밖에 안 되고 이건 뭐. 오늘 낮에부터 진짜.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3.
오, 씨발 저기다 저기 못 간다. 오, 또 씨발. 갔으면 잘 던졌을 거야. 안 가니까 이거 이사람들이 이 새끼들은 왜 하고 수학에 무지하고.
You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
249 the average coming in. 37 homers and 109 runs batted in. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5
제구된 거는 잘 치면은 예. 안타가 나와. 무조건 씨발 떠버리고 이거 뭐.
MLB Network. Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good.
또 뭐 어설펐나?
Execution by the pitcher.
오늘 패치된 거 아십니까? 오늘 1.08니까 패치됐어요. 오늘 낮에 있었던 외야수고 공 잡는 거 씨발 어리하게 서 있는 거 공 못 잡는 거 버그래요. 버그 고쳤대요 그거. 외야수 공 이상하게 못 잡는 그런 거.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
짤 던지라. 홈 들어온다.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the
너무 많어.
he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat.
이것도 많어.
Single and a double.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like extra
죽겠는데,
bases. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The center fielder.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
1점 내기 졸라 힘든데 2점 줬네.
In the overshift here, now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That misses 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
천생했습니까?
2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
볼인데.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next is speedy Billy McKinney. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Striding in once again, Kevin Biggio. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
넣었다. 슈바고 뭐 넣노.
This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Stepping up now to Oscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
진짜 씨발 보고 치면 늦어. 타이밍 너무 늦어.
Top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now back.
1 out here in the Yankees' third inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
아, 나 지랄을 하노 진짜. 아, 나 진짜 씨발 강대가 만나면 지랄한다니까. 부적거리 씨발고 못 잡고 걸리다 이번에 바로 쳐맞고 있노 이거.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. We can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1, and this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get... Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
배현이님 어서 오세요.
The 2-0 on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle in for the second out.
애들 높은 게 좋지노. 감도 없는 거 이거. 생각도 친다.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2-0 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
배현이님 어서 오세요.
Surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Woo-wee. That was some
Mama!
stuff right there. High fire right on by.
Fouled off.
후회하지 말아야겠네.
Once again a 3-2. Fouled away.
뭐 장난이야 진짜.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to deep right field.
이제 세 개를 됐어요. 세 개를 됐죠.
And he makes a nice catch on the track. Ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0.
내장 맞고 달리면
So striding
플러스에 내장 맞고 달린다고요. 플러스에.
He reached on a single in his first try.
그럼 막 플러스를 막 옆에 끼고 막 해야 되나? 마이크 소리 마이크 소리 들리려면은.
Here it comes. Sanchez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And it's quickly
아,
0-2.
듀얼쇼크가 내자마이크까지 달렸다고.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at bat.
성능이 근데
He scored a run after stroking a double.
내장 마이크 달린 거는 성능이 별로 안 좋아갖고 어떻게 될지 모르겠어요.
Last time up, looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Aaron Hicks is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on
놀래라 이 새끼고.
goes by the. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it seems like every at-bat is
그 운전 게임도 재밌는데.
which has resulted in a really high pitch.
옛날에 그 니드 포 스피드 이런 거.
Check the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this
그래요?
pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost
궁금하네. 여기서 어떻게 또 이거는 그냥
middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes
진동밖에 안 오는데.
before they do.
So far on the year, Grichuk begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Comes set, and the 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Grichuk hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
The 2-1. Reese McGuire is on deck. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Standing in, Reese McGuire. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty,
운전 게임 같은 거 재밌겠는데 나오면은.
It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be a bare hand for 1. DeBoy in time for the double.
잘 치면 지금 더블이야 이거. 아, 나포트 막 진짜.
In to hit next is speedy Billy McKinney. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw on to first.
아, 씨발 게임 이거 어째 됩니까 이거 개 족같은 게임 진짜 말도 됩니까 이거?
3-0.
그거 막 씨발 간만에 씨발 가운데 그거 씨발 잘 쳐서 막 씨발 그거를 갖다가 더블 플레이 시키면은 어떻게 하란 말입니까 이거? 예?
Tyler Wade. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
골비는 누구님 어서 오세요. 아, 씨발 무사히 주고 씨발 무슨 뭐.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a bouncing
아, 막 무사히 주고 갔다가 씨발 더블 내고 막막막 씨발 김 다섯 번 이거 뭐 메리가 되겠습니까 이거?
One shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Andujar. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Shaw has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
이거 지금 야키스랑 2게임 차이.
Cleanup hitter Giancarlo Stanton singled home a run in his last time up. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Digging in, Kevin Biggio. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, we certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now the 2-0 home.
이런 거를 다 보고 씨발 오면 바로 쳐야 되는데.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
와라 빠따다 내가 너무 좀 신중해졌다.
Disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Checks his swing.
와라 빠따다 내가 막 신중해졌어요.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in.
세비.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint.
야기세요.
Nice execution,
아,
nice
막
hustle.
사기.
Nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats.
이거 잘 맞은 거 봐라. 너가 씨발 말 됩니까 이거?
Hicks on.
이거 넘어가야지. 씨발 몸 좋고 딱 좋은 거 오케이 그것도 마모.
Nice play for the first out.
와, 뭐 어쩌다 말고 이거.
Riding in, Rowdy Tellez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes, and he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
아까는 막 낮에 저 볼티모어한테 인패했어요.
Man has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
뭐 템파한테 지금 뭐 어제 뭐 볼티모어한테 그래 되면 이제 뒤지는 거야 이제. 볼티모어한테 지금 이제 데미지 100배예요.
Down to third and no swing. It's ball 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it
자,
again.
저도 병살될 같은 느낌.
That's wide, 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
아, 딱 멈춰고 씨발 버리 수상이 뭐지 않아 그래.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He
조진네.
started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set and the swung on and belted.
이거 뭐야?
The rye bread and mustard.
치즈 바람 걸린다. 바깥쪽.
Salami
우. 내가 좀 빨리 쳤는데 바깥쪽. 이게 넘어가네 이게.
3-run home run down the line in right, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Blue Jays are back to
오또야
even
씨발 이거 뭐
at
로또 걸린 것처럼 뭐
3-3.
바깥쪽 체인점인데 이 새끼 잡아당겨 뭐 내가 뭐 공 어디 갔노? 뭐 씨발 뭐 버그가 뭐 공도 없는 어쩌간데 미쳐 올라왔는데 지금.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
미루 못 가나?
Back, but he has no
저
chance
제일
to
잡아서
make
미루
the
못 갔다
play.
이거.
It's off the wall.
어깨 봐라.
And a good
어깨
effort
다 좋아
to get
얘들아.
back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting, right fielder.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Tried that time, and it's 1-2.
한숨 돌리노.
Made him look silly with that one.
그리 척척 이 자석이 이거 싸주진네.
The set and the 1-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender.
지하철 움직이는 거 가는 것도 보인다.
much longer.
2-2. Here it is.
저쪽 구장 뒤에 지하철 지나가는 거 보이네요. 야, 뭐 씨발 반짝반짝거리다 봤더만.
Nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Hicks is after it. Down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
저 뒤에서 뭐 지하철인가? 그 지하철 맞아요. 씨발 구장 뒤로 더 지나가네. 구장 뒤에 바로 막 지하철인가 봐요.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinney on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time and the side.
얼마 안 되겠다 아마. 지금 운 좋다.
Zach Britton.
이거는 막 필수적으로 좋아해요.
New inning set to get underway. Danny Jansen is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way.
출연 유식병님 어서
The
오세요.
results he or his club have been hoping for. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches.
이걸 이겨야 다음 게임을 좀 편안하게 하는데. 예, 첫 번째 보면은
balls behind in the count 2-0. It's
부담스러워 아마.
2 balls and a strike now.
목구멍 밑에 딱 붙어가 있어 있기 때문에 지금.
Now the 2-1.
좋다.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Now the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as the right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that misses. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Blue Jays go down.
잡백 못 치겠다 이제.
Danny Jansen will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. Into the box now.
답답한데 잡백 진짜. 압박감이다, 압박감이.
Single for him in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hit back up the middle.
이 새끼 아까도 놓치더만은.
Through into
투수 젓가락 무조건 놓치네 이거.
Go ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball. To short. And that's a base hit. Hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and grounds it to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the third and wisely hold there with nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from 3rd base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
바로 홈이지. 씨바고 막. 야, 덤플 필요 없어요.
1점
좀 끝이다 이거.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at 3rd. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made here in medium deep right center.
제대로 찍었는데.
From third.
아, 이거 씨발가 뒤에 달려면서 하면 되는데 막 서서 잡아 자꾸. 아, 나 들어봐서 이제.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
아, 나 씨발 이 10분 때는 여지까지 좀 가면 지가 딱 스타트 하는데 스타트를 하네 20분.
Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
아, 네, 1점 좀 날 건데 이거.
To Oscar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-2, here it is.
Oh, that's out.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the
말도 안
wall
된다
for the
진짜.
first
씨발
down.
잘 치고 다 잡이노.
Standing in, Rowdy Tellez. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. In there, no balls and a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on first with one down. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now
쇼, 네가 연타수 홈런 쳐야 이긴다.
into scoring position at second.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And this one's in the dirt. While the throw
주자 바꿔야겠다.
pulls him off the bag.
가만 생각해보고 씨발 주자 바꿔야 돼.
Quickly, though, and the count will leave
이 새끼 못 들어와. 어깨 너무 좋아하고.
Bernardo Nieves will come on now and pinch run here.
아타나 절대 못 들어와요.
Bernardo.
잘 맞았는데 와 이거 뭔데?
High and deep to
때라 이 씨발 안 때려.
and he has come
야야야야야 들어온다.
by the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the
돌아.
four from second.
이루.
It's a 5-4 ball game.
와, 이 새끼 안 뛰라고.
Going for second.
왜 3점 뛰냐면은 홈에 줄까 싶어 3점 이 새끼. 와, 딱 그다음 다행이다.
Enters the ball game out.
그나마 다행이라.
Out here in the top of inning.
둘 다 들어서 크게 다행이다.
Number 57.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as strikes. He'll take a look at ball one.
엄마 이거 3점 맞아네.
Is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that
트레이스 쇼가 막 다 했어요. 3런에 2타점까지 5타점.
Here it is, the 3-0. Swing and a line drive.
아, 뭐 이거?
Perfectly as he takes this in for the
막
third
누구?
out. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit.
Your attention, please.
아, 야.
Stepping up to the plate,
Mountain
Aaron
there.
Judge. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Anthony Bass will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Brendan Drury is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle.
이거 뭐 잡은.
And that's out number 1.
지금 막 한국 지금 뭐 개집중하고 따지고 있어요.
Gary Sanchez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
한국 지금 개집중하고 따지고 이거 실투 하나면 바로 그냥 굿바이에요.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2.
실투 하나면 바로 굿바이다 아마.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. 1 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off.
들어가 주겠네 진짜.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for
야,
the
빨리,
third
빨리.
strike.
Recovers,
And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1.
아, 저 새끼 저거 보이트 저 새끼 저 자칫
Bases are
쏠래
empty here
저거.
with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he got him. So the Yankees
중요한 건 마무리인데 아 마무리 제발 좀 진짜 블론센
into the
가지겠어요.
box now. Rendell Grichuk.
양키 개주작 후회가 있어갖고 아
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Now batter, number 9.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
한 20만 더 넣으면 뭐 예 그나마 안전 보인데.
From the stretch. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away.
이제 좀 타이밍 맞아가지고 갑니다 이제. 공에.
The 2-2.
Started
to go. Did he hold up
니
in
나가면
time?
씨발 바로 번트다.
Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. (3-2) pitch. Gets him looking around the letters.
말도 안 되더니. 어디잖아 저거를.
Didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
졸라 잘 던지네.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. That misses. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Splitter. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Kevin Biggio is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Line to the right side, but foul.
또 이제 빠르고.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 5-4.
투수를 바꿔야 되나 말아야 되나 걱정이네. 바꿔야죠 그래도. 오늘 하도 바꿔야지. 어쩔 수 없다. 일마가 정도 감이 좋은데.
Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 51.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1-1. Here it comes. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And it's fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
The first pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Down the third baseline.
아, 진짜 개인적이지.
Throw on the first is going to be in time.
막 한마디도 안 하겠다.
Taken one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, no surprise that he's able to close the deal here. That's career save number 150. And in today's game,
트래비스 쇼가 다 있네요. 오타죠. 그 어렵다는 양키스 역전승을 했네요. 역전승을. 보자. 양키스 잡으러 한번. 보스턴 반 게임. 양키스 3게임. 수입하면 5개 차라네. 아, 씨, 몇 판 남았는데. 제일 베스트 이거 존나 가져오잖아, 이거. 투수 이거. 야, 우리 지구 1등 해야 좋아. 와일드카드 가면은 한 판이기 때문에. 와, 여러분들 토론토 하죠, 토론토. 뭐, 씨발, 토론토 하니까 막, 끝까지 알 수 없다. 끝까지 알 수 없어. 끝까지 알 수가 없다, 이거. 짝배 저거 어떻게 공략하노? 이거 다 얼어붙다 하더만. 와, 나 요즘 하도 못 치니까 오늘 낮에부터도 못 쳤어요. 하하, 4-5게임. 셰프, 이거 뼈가 된다. 엄마를 빼주고 싶어요. 비지어로. 오 56개다 저거 요단강이 저거. 와, 나 씨발 너무 많이 칠까 해가 진짜 인간적으로. 46개는 이제 이해가 안 나네. 예.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to... James Paxton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Batting second.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's got 5 base hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bichette aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3. Swung on and missed 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 1 out and a runner on second base. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here's a fly ball.
넘어갔다.
Hicks going.
넘어갔어.
It is gone. Holy cow.
이거.
I don't believe it.
이거.
Believe it.
이거.
A 2-run blast to
이거.
straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
이거 밀어친 거 이거.
Anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Here's Randall Griffith.
이거.
Down to second.
이거.
That's through for a hit.
타이가 못 올라온 것 같다 느낌이.
You know, D-Roll, the old
시간만 이겼어요.
sometimes is when you
역전승했습니다.
have a
역전승.
streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. 3 runs already home here.
씨발 마음 던지네.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
이거 잘 쳤는데.
Way out to left. Stanton has a read on
와, 졸라 잘 쳤는데.
and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the
투수 누구? 뭐 14승 4패짜리 나왔네. 실질적인 1선발. 네가 여기서 이제 무너질 수가 없지. 왜냐면 졸라 잘 던져요.
He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile an hour.
뭐 씨발 저 새끼 저 초고 저거 너무 잘 쳐 저거.
Come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Giovanni Urshela, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
뭐 씨발 엄마 버릇 치고 있노.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
As a look, now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Right there for strike 1. Stanton is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful.
And we'll have that will retire the side. 1 left for the all set for the start of the inning. Up next is Danny Jansen, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. That'll bring up Billy McKinney, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper here in the second inning. Because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And a ball 1-0. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Left center.
이게 뭐고 씨발 짭이라 이게.
Gardner will
와, 이거 푸시가 아니다. 이거 하셨는데.
That ends the inning.
맞는 순간 넘어가잖아요.
More baseball.
와, 양규지 개주약 있네 이거. 양규지 개주약이 이거 장난 아닌데 이거 보니까 이거. 월드가 이기려고 그거 씨발 잘 맞은 것 같다. 그냥 브라이드 만들어 보래.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Andujar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
아, 또
In the
이겼다.
early stages in this one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
아, 뭔가 이상하다. 뭐 수상하다 이거 뭔가.
Second now with nobody out.
뭔가 수상해 뭔가 이 새끼들 하는 게.
Get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now batting, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. The relay throw, and they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Behind 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in, Austin Barnes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Tying run at the plate.
오스틴 바운스가 왜 양키스 갔어요? 뭔지 아는지 갔어요?
Inside for ball one. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
바운스 양키스 왜 갔지?
Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one, making
컷
4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Taken but called a strike. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Voit has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
실투를 안 내요 보니까.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing and a liner. Foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
엄마가 적어도 7회까지 던졌네.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. Swing and a liner. Foul. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Biggio makes the play, and the inning is over. At the plate, Kevin Biggio comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. At the plate, Danny Jansen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
잘 던지네
Hey, you
갑자기.
think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and
this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back, the third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Andujar.
Miguel Andujar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. In now, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone! Here's Brett Gardner now. Swing and a right center. That ball's going to be way out of here. Back home run. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him, and with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3. At the plate, Aaron
A little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And it keeps him up a bit. So coming to the plate, Austin Barnes. He flew out in his last at bat. Ground ball left side. Drury has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1 to him now. Hit to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Lays off 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hit hard on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Randall Griffith.
So now to the plate.
아,
He
씨발
swings and
말.
misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2
쪼진네.
in the ball game thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a lead on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not.
개호가 탔네.
Bottom of the inning now, and that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. 0-1 the count. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting. Number 20.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gio Urshela comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone. And
아, 이거 씨발 못 떠지 봤다. 저 높은 거 같다.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so
아,
far.
나 들어가면 하겠네.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Roll. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but
맞아,
right
공간인데
field
맞네,
is
이
so
새끼들.
juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not
저 높은 거
surprised by what
짚었는데.
we saw today.
저거 들어봤는데.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Again, another foul ball.
약간 주장이 있었어 이거는.
The
아,
0-6
맞은 건
once
나인데.
more. Misses for ball 1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Zach Britton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping into the box, Kevin Biggio. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Britton, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
아,
Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Billy McKinney.
McKinney.
First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Jonathan Holder takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in. Batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
No balls and one strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And he struck out again. That's the third. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar.
For the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Miguel Andujar. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he is in the second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he misses again, 2-0. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. In time to first, and there are 2 away. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Drury gloves it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the digging in to Oscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two and two now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way.
아 진짜 뭐하노 씨발 이거는 조진네 진짜.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Tommy Kingley takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hicks on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now.
아쉽네 뭔가. 4점 맞았을 때 그게 더 오바였어 진짜. 높은 거 같다고.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
McKinney is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back. Next for New York, number 27. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's 1 swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
Hit hard to third. Drury fields it cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in for the Jays, Brendan Drury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Travis Shaw is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 6, Travis.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
옥타비는 체포만 제일 빡세. 예.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batter.
At the plate, Danny Jansen, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
이거 오는 거였나? 씨발 이거 찌 이거 막 빠지는 건데.
Here's the 2-2. Billy McKinney waits on deck. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy McKinney. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there. And Boyd will take this one over the bag, and that ends the
나도
inning.
최고만 아닙니까? 최고만에 하면 옛날에 한번 물었던 적이 있는데.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ryan Dull is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Liner towards second, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Luke Voigt is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball inside.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And this will be fouled away. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They hold on to a 5-4
동점만 다 만들어보자.
Your attention, please.
Now with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. from the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Good battle. Count remains full.
똑같아.
The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he lays off. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball.
막았나? 슈바 진짜.
Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout
그것도
situations.
와.
What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
1 strike to count.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third
single
single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
A ball and a strike now.
이게 나가노?
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-1 to him now. And he misses ball 4.
말로 이사 말로.
Potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
그렇지. 근데 1점 받았다. 2점 안 받았다.
Carefully with 2 men on.
그렇지가
He did not
1점만.
want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Rendell Gritchick, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
야, 뭐 누르노?
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
씨발 초고 중 제대로 쳤는데.
Obviously a huge situation
쳤는데.
here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the
나 만든 순간 넘어간 줄 알았어
at
이제.
least just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Chapman ready, the 1-1.
That's Bolton.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball
와,
down.
미래도 개꿀이다 진짜.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice the
1점 들어있다 너.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate.
Can't
make the tag on him. He's safe. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone.
Sure,
And that brings up the left-handed
Ah,
hitter, Shaw.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an great matchup. A couple alpha dogs. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And one run to win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now they're
동점 만들어 성공했는데
all set for the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes.
The catcher, Austin.
Alec Manoah comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 14.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Hit to third. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now this will get over for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it.
The ball is down and
나 이거 정확하다 아웃이다 이거.
the winning run is out.
저거 정확하게 찍어서 막 끝났었다 이거. 이 투수 이 새끼 왜 이리 보라 그러고?
And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there.
나 지금 홈 정확하게 안 찍어서 무조건 살았다 지금.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Pitch in the dirt and that gets away. And a huge mistake as that's going to move the winning run into scoring
이
position.
새끼 안 잡고 이거 감사하고 있어.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3 balls and 2 strikes for the Yankees DH.
저 새끼 저거
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now.
좋았다 했네. 씨발만 개주장 동인.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get that 5th opportunity. Right here, you usually only see him.
씨발가 맞아. 씨발이 투사 이거 누구 이거? 개 쪼거든 새끼 이거. 트리플에 바로 내려가야 돼. 저 새끼 저거. 존나 쳐봐야 돼. 씨발은 진짜.
And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
씨발만 재미없네 재미없어 개 쪼거든. 너무 힘들어 너무 힘들어. 아, 씨발, 막 빡시노, 저 같은 거, 이거. 양키즈 별거 아닌데. 아, 존나 빡시네.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Toronto.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 8 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Biggio stands at second with no outs. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. A ball and no strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first.
아, 너 눈노.
He's going to attack this hitter.
조지 너.
Inside, he misses ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a slider bounces,
지니마인고님
and that gets
추천
away.
감사합니다.
저 사람 누구지? 내가 집중력 나가는데.
The 2-1.
그러면 제공이 되게 좋네.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Travis Shaw comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
제발 더럽게 좋아. 맞다.
Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
제구 봐라. 와, 미친 거 아이가.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open,
this ball's
근데 절대 못 들었나 이거. 사기라니까 이거.
boy, this guy is off to some.
He's
one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Three-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So 2 runs on 3 hits. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get to double play.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And that is through into right field for a single. Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Stanton has had his, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. second inning set to go. Ready now, Reese McGuire. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And there's ball one.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. Stepping up now, Billy McKinney. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Gardner's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kevin Biggio. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is. Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. On the ground to the right side.
또 이 새끼도 빗박아도 존나 오네 진짜 말도 안 되게. 너 막아입니까 이 씨발 보러 갔다가.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. McGuire over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. No balls and a strike to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is McKinney. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voit. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Red Gardner.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
High in the air into shallow left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. And it's 1-1. Hernandez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will push into second to lead off.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
조진호.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
아이고야, 재수야.
Boy, you know, that shortstop does a great job to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get
뭐하노?
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
이런 씨발 자꾸 동시네 이거.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4.
여기서 1점 못 넣으면 진짜 와 진짜 봐야 된다 이거.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Riding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A base hit in his first trip. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's
잘 맞았는데 와
3-0
이게 잡히네.
The right fielder.
2 men on, 2 out, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. 0-1 the count. And a slider bounces, and that gets away.
3루에서도 좀 그래라. 씨, 잠깐만. 와, 이루이스랑.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
아, 참 뭐.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases.
여기서 한 방 넘겼습니까? 절대 안 넣지.
Ready for another chance? Reese McGuire, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
어떻게 삼루수 때리기 안 놓친다 이거. 맞아. 와,
Good job there to knock this one
야?
down. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The set and the 2-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. To first.
어.
A flip to the pitcher.
들어봐 주겠네 진짜.
Will retire the side.
우, 뭐 진짜가 씨.
Back now for the Yankees' third turn at bat. And unfortunately for fans of the Bronx Bombers, they haven't really lived up to their nickname
타임
this
맞추면
year.
바로 홈런 되는데.
Talking with one member of the club's front office, he said one area they're certainly needing to improve on is on the bases. He said they're simply not scoring enough runs.
이게 그나마 와일드 카드까지는 볼 수 있는데.
The stolen base could help them get more run scoring opportunities. They're near the bottom of the league in both categories, guys. So we'll see if they make some adjustments to address those areas going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
이거 이제 와일드 카드까지는 이제 바라볼 수 있을 것 같은.
Biggio's there.
나머지 3개 남았거든요. 양키즈랑. 이걸 일단 이겨야 돼.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gio Urshela. Now the pitch. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
1-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll bring up Billy McKinney. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Popped him up. Andujar in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
미친 거 아이가? 씨발 어디가 따라가노? 와, 씨발 저걸 잡네.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cavan Biggio. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
3-2, full count. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Miguel Andujar. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And the slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
아, 씨발 홈에 들어온 줄 알았는데. 아, 나 개실수라고.
He flew out in his last.
이 새끼 홈에 왜 안 들어왔지? 처음부터 씨발 홈 아이가 이거.
Look the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
And no one can get there as it falls. And he is in there with the first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
이루 던져야 되는데 씨발 이거 홈까지. 아, 자주 존나 나네.
Finally, they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully, that's the breakthrough.
In now, Luke Voigt. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in, Brett Gardner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to short.
아, 나 씨발 진짜.
It behind his back. To second.
아, 졸라 답답하다. 씨발 수비 진짜 이분 질라고 하네 이 새끼들.
Getting alive and the run is in to score. First pitch of the at-bat.
아, 들어봐서 뭐라겠네 이제. 씨발 뭐하노 무서.
This is on the ground over the first.
오, 나 씨발 안 되면 존나 주네 이제.
And the inning is over. So it's 2. Ready for another
아, 나 답답하네 이제.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. 1 ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Lourdes Gurriel started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground on the right side. Throw on the Voigt takes care of him.
수비가 되니까 메탈 나가는데 이거.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road. Notoriously known as being hitter friendly. It's been a treat to watch.
Shaw gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chad Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rendell Grichuk stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Reese McGuire. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire. Ready once again, Miguel Andujar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start at this.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
나오자마자 씨발 공 2개 됐다 맞아.
Well, this is something you don't see every day.
A diving effort here as he gets and not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll
못 던지겠다, 못
what
던지겠어.
undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that misses ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here's the 1-1. This one's down to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Up top, it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. 3 runs already home here. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Ben Heller is on the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 misses for the 2nd ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 2-1 is in off the plate.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Don't let that strike. I got 2 on the count.
2-2 the count. Runners on first with one down. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost. Flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
짜증이 빠이래 막. 야기들 하나만 뒤집히지. 살프게 막 씨발 홈런 존나 치고.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
짜증이 빠이.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
의욕이 없으니까. 와, 짜증나서
Carlos
뭐해.
Stanton.
The left fielder.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Sean Reed Foley will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
The pitch.
Miguel.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's big Aaron Judge. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
나뭐 빠도 안 되고 씨발 아무도 안
Summoned
되는
from
거.
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
빠다 좀 사른다 싶었더니 영 안 되네요.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And now a pitch on the way.
I got the count 2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Ball 3.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Randall Grichuk, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu for one. To Hoyt in time for the double play.
The right fielder, number 15.
So a runner at third.
완전
Two
끝나본데.
men
와,
around.
나
The big
들어봤어
right-handed
진짜.
bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Men on third with two down. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A couple of walks. Into the box now. Luke Voigt is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
The first base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. McKinney is there, and he has it for the first out. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. This is line to left. Oh, he flubbed it. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Gio Urshela. 0-1 the count. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Danny Jansen is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 1. Jansen hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Into the box, Billy McKinney. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hit in the air out toward left. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. The 1-0 home.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Teoscar Hernandez would be next. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. The New York Yankees win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year.
양키시 배가 먹는데. 한 게임 차에 필라델피아도 지금 지구일이 3게임 차이 나네. 양키 탐파랑 보스턴은 쉬고. 와, 보스턴 씨발 존나 맞았는데 왜 했노? 신시내티, 탐파, 토론토, 마지막 발티모. 뭐가 씨발 막 생각도 안 되네. 바다도 씨발 졸라 많고, 와, 나 막 씨발 투수도 뭐 씨발 대가 존나 많고 큰 거. SLM은요 여기 로스터 들어가세요. 요 뭐 타자 있잖아요. 데니 젠센. 뭐 에디트 플레이 들어가갖고 모션의 사운드 있어요. 모션의 사운드. 예. 그러면 이제 애니메이션. 이거는 이제 기본적으로 이제 된 거고. 예. 타자 이제 투세서 이제 이거예요, 이거. 약간 이제 홈런 칠 때 세레머니. 예, 얘는 이제 오른쪽이기 때문에 레프트는 여기 뜨겠죠. 스위치를 둘 다 떠요. 둘 다 하면 돼요. 여기 이제 스타일을 갖다가 이제 여기 가면 눌리면은 스타일이 많아. 예, 맞죠? 예, 지정해주면 돼요. 이거는 이제 뭐냐면은 칼라브레이션은 이제 홈런치가 들어올 때 모셔. 예, 이거 이제 많아요. 이거 풀린 것도 있고 안 풀린 것도 있는데 개인 그것도 있고 뒤에 가면 이제 이거 뭐 여러 가지 있어요. 그리고 나중에 이제 3은 내는 거 있어. 이런 거. 3면 이거 예 풀 수 있어요. 이거 별로 없다. 홈런 들어올 때 그게. 많이 없네, 무시. 이번에 25 많이 없지. 여러가지 웃긴 것도 많고, 찾아보고, 예. 찾아보고 있는 거 넣으면 됩니다. 예. 요 세 가지 보면 돼요. 그래, 옵션 누르고, 예, 세이브. 오케이. 각 선수마다 다르겠네요. 예. 아, 이 게임하면 씨발 와리 지노 저도 재미도 없나 와리. 발티모한테 지금 씨발 개오바죠. 아, 나는 지금 씨발 뭐 오늘 막 2승 5패 했네. 와, 나 존나 지네 진짜. 막달 제일 중요할 때 씨발 뭔 짓이고 이거. 예. 필라델피아도 1, 2선발 나오네. 와, 나 씨발 그 다음 뭔데? 또 패스턴부터가. 존나 피곤해. 예. 방송까지 할게요. 예. 80분에 방송합니까? 예. 방송까지 하고 오늘 막요 씨발 뭐 필드 안 맞고 뭐지 뭐 안 돼요 뭐지. 예. 80분에 방송하면 80분에 방송으로 가고요. 예. 저 방송에서 마칠게요. 예. 오늘 막 영진에 요즘에 주행 잡니까 구시한님. 그거 설정해보세요. 재밌어요. 하고 컴퓨터 재밌으니까네. 그리고 이제 민정재 093님. 예, 고맙습니다. 그리고 이제 그 유튜브 한 분. 내일 뵐게요. 고맙습니다.
뜨거운 그때 함성은 나를 깨우고 두 팔을 높이 올려